Hello everyone. My name is Nitya Dharman. I'm a school psychologist. Today I will be doing the mock counseling session like CBT, that is a cognitive behavioral therapy strategies. This session takes place in the elementary school setting. Counseling office with my mock student Manya. She's a fifth grader who has been feeling anxious about her math test and often tells herself she's not good at math. I choose CBT because it helps the students like Manya understand how their thoughts, feelings, actions are connected. CBT teaches practical ways to change negative thinking, balanced thought, which can improve both confidence and performance at school. Hi Manya, it's
Hi,
nice to see you again. How has your week been going?
it's been pretty good.
Okay, last time you mentioned feeling really nervous before the math test, even when you study. Can you tell me more about what goes through your mind before the test starts?
Well, at first it's like forgetting the answers because I practiced really hard, but then after all that practice I forget because sometimes I for some reason it takes me some time to process to get the correct answer right after I finish the test, and then I realize the test mistake made. But when I try to take it out the bin, like the test bin which we have, then I tried to take it out, but like it's not. But then the teacher thinks I looked at someone's test and copied it. So that's the problem.
Okay. Okay, technique one, identifying the negative thoughts. Okay, so when you sit down for your math test, what are some of the thoughts that pop out in your head?
One thought is that what do you mean by pop out actually?
You can say like what are you nervous about the test or like
Like what part am I nervous?
no, you can tell what comes into your mind when you start the math test.
Um, First is the answers because I really want a good grade for this year to get into the middle school. And second, I have braces so they hurt, and then sometimes they like since I have this thing, they start like hacking on whenever I'm nervous.
Okay, that sounds really stressful. When you think that, how does your body feel?
My body feels very uncomfortable and really nervous and upset.
Okay, that makes sense. Your body reacts to your thoughts. When we think something scary or negative, it can make us feel anxious. So, our goal is to notice that those thoughts, change them into ones that help us feel calmer.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then technique two, challenging the negative thoughts. Let's look at the thought. I am going to tell all the answers wrong. What evidence do we have that this time?
The evidence I have is that you could tell by my test marks, and that like the teacher said, I also need to be enthusiastic because sometimes because I usually write like unpositive stuff to me because I don't think I do it, and it's really distracting me too is also the problem. And like I just want to have a good grade and like have a good time at school and make
Can
the
you be a
grades
little
count.
louder?
Well, what I'm saying is that there's proof because my teacher keeps saying to not like write these like negative stuff on my paper, and like it's and she said I should also be confident and love myself sometimes. But I just wanted a good grade and want to go to a good school this year and to go to the one that my friend's going for this year.
Exactly. You have done well before. You always try your best. So maybe we can change the thought to something more balanced. How about like I might not get every question right, but I can do my best and use what I have practiced. What do you think?
Maybe I can use that.
Perfect. That's what we call reframing. Changing an unhelpful thought into helpful one. Okay?
Okay.
The technique used is the cognitive restructuring, replacing the negative self task with realistic and positive thinking. Okay, so next is the copying strategy practice. Manya.
Yes.
Now let's come with something you can do before your test to help your body feel calm. Okay, some
Okay.
students like deep breathing, stretching, or saying positive phrase. What do you think would help you?
I think stretching would help me because I don't really get lots of sleep,
Hmm.
and I usually sleep after school and then start my homework and do other stuff.
Okay, great idea. Let's practice together. Stretching. Can you stretch like your arms?
It's my favorite actually.
Like you can do like 2 or 3 seconds so that you can feel relaxed and calm and comfortable.
Can I also add extras? Because like whenever I do that stretch, I like usually like put my hands together and then do this. Like
Okay. Yeah, that is a great idea. You can do breathing too. You can take a deep breath for 3 seconds. Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in, breathe out. How are you feeling now?
well, I feel better, except it also makes me sleepy because I usually yawn.
Okay, that's wonderful. You can do this before every test, okay?
Okay.
The technique used is a behavior activation and relaxation training, practicing the coping strategies in session.
Okay.
The technique 4 goal setting. Let's make a small goal for this week.
Okay.
Next time, when you take a math quiz, you will use your deep breathing and positive self talk right before starting. How does that sound?
I think it sounds more perfect.
Mhm.
We could talk about stuff that happened at school and why I'm stressed and what's really happening at school. Do I tell right now?
Yeah.
Okay, so what's been happening at school is that like last year I did really bad at my great school because I was focusing on Roblox and all the other and etc. Because like I really love Roblox. But then because like my GPA is really bad, my friends are bullying me for some reason, and like that's what makes me de-confident because my friends make fun of me and that because last year my GPA was so bad and like I had to move classes, so that's the problem.
Okay. Okay, we'll talk about that later. Awesome. I will check in next time to see how it worked. Okay. Deep breathing and goal setting. Okay. So the technique used is smart goal setting, specific, measurable, achievable, rateable, relevant, and time bound. Okay. Before we finish, what's the one thing you learned about your thoughts and feelings today, Manya?
What I learned is that not to worry about others and feel and love yourself, and that's and like to be yourself and don't listen to anybody.
Okay. Exactly. You are learning how to take charge of your thinking, right? Remember, your thoughts are very powerful. And when you think in a positive, balanced way, that helps you to do your best. Okay, Manya?
Okay.
Okay, and thank you for meeting you today. Have a great day.
Bye.
Yeah, we'll meet in the next section, okay? Have a
Okay.
great day.
Bye.
Bye.